What's going on with iDubbbz? I just saw this video of him apologizing for his past behavior, which I found to be pretty mature and a great sign of him growing as a person. But I keep reading something about him being in a boxing match and something about a Froggy Fresh, who I'm not familiar with, being involved along with Sam Hyde, who I've heard is a known bigot. I've also heard iDubbbz and his wife have been getting harassed a lot for some reason. If someone could enlighten me as to the details and timeline of this situation, would greatly appreciate it. Answer: iDubbbz gained his initial popularity for being known as a bit of an anti-YouTuber around 2015 or so. He started before then, but I think 2015 was when he started getting really recognized. He was in this group alongside characters like Filthy Frank and H3H3. People who were known to talk about and do various outrageous things that were against the more normal content you'd see from people like Shane Dawson, Logan Paul, Leafy is Here, Tana Mongeau, etc. It was sort of seen as the toxic response to the already toxic environment created by a few popular YouTubers known for being hypocritical / bullies / etc. to whatever extent. iDubbbz was also known for a lot of other things, videos where he would do parodies of food review channels by doing things like eating jars of pickles in a sewer and reviewing them, or someone would make fun of his hair and he'd shave his head in a video response. It might sound weird, but at the time his antics were regarded as a very fresh, self-aware, critical style of video making that put a mirror up to how silly YouTube had gotten in those years. Two incredibly popular types of videos he made was Kickstarter crap, where he'd make videos dissecting and breaking down attempts by Kickstarter users that may or may not have been silly attempts at just begging for money for a half-baked idea. The second type was his content cop videos, which were seen by the YouTube community as a "you get what you deserve" moment, where iDubbbz would make some extended video showing the worst of someone considered problematic or controversial by YouTube. iDubbbz was also incredibly controversial in his own right, especially by his frequent use of all kinds of racial and sexual slurs and behavior that some could consider bullying. He also had a popular series called Bad Unboxing, which was sort of a parody of those classic YouTube "you guys sent me mail" videos, but I don't think these were nearly as popular as Kickstarter crap or Content Cop. Anyways, these kinds of videos went on for a few years and garnered him a lot of popularity, again because it was seen as something rebellious and countercultural for the time. However, around late 2018, early 2019, iDubbbz stopped making videos so frequently. He stopped doing Kickstarter crap and Content Cop altogether, and would post kind of inane, non-controversial stuff that was mostly just him rambling about something that bothered him, like not getting enough peanuts from a can of mixed nuts or how shitty school fundraisers are. Eventually he ended up deleting all of his old Content Cop videos, although I think one or two were taken down by YouTube directly for bullying. iDubbbz has since came out and said he regrets making a lot of his old content, saying it was all really immature and dangerous content to make to normalize such behavior. A lot of people blame his transition from being who he was in 2015 to who he is now 2023 on his girlfriend Anissa's influence on him, but I think they got together in like 2016 and he started changing in 2018/2019, so I don't know how accurate that claim could be. Should also be noted that he received a lot of backlash from his girlfriend being a sex worker who makes adult content online as well. I think a lot of people also view it as him abandoning the weirdos that used to resonate with him and got him popular in the first place, as many people had a sort of parasocial celebrity relationship where they now finally had someone who shouted racial slurs and did just as silly things as they would. Like he was turning his back on the 4chan type communities. So a lot of people see him as a sort of fallen from grace YouTuber now, where he's just kinda here and makes really mundane videos with him playing with a fidget toy that get about 20% of the views he used to get. Biased opinion, I think iDubbbz has grown up a lot. Ian is 32 now, which means he was making his first videos when he was 22 or so. And anyone can tell you that who you are at 22 is gonna be very different than who you are at 32. I don't agree with a lot of what he did, but I do think there was a lot of artistic merit in the stuff he did, even if a lot of people didn't like it. Also, I never found most of his content to be bullying, most of it. I think he's being a little overreactionary against his past self, but it's his right to a clean slate if he feels like he's not who he was almost a decade ago.